Iran, coronavirus death toll in 470 cities exceeds 186,900. Over 186,900 people have died of the novel coronavirus in 470 cities checkered across all of Iran's 31 provinces, according to reports tallied by the Iranian opposition People's Mujahedin Organization of Iran as of Thursday afternoon local time. The official death toll declared by the regime stands at 53,095, around a third of the actual figure. Of the roughly 145,000 nurses across the country, around 60,000 have contracted COVID-19, 6,000 are in quarantine, and around 100 have lost their lives, said the head of the regime's Nursing Apparatus Organization on Thursday. The most important issue facing the nursing society is a serious shortage in our workforce. For around 170,000 hospital beds, we only have 145,000 nurses, and this ratio is around 0.8, while it should stand at 2.5 nurses for each bed. As a result, there should be a 250% increase in the number of employed nurses to reach standard levels. If this trend of increasing hospital beds and retiring nurses without being replaced continues, we will be facing even more shortages, and more than any others, it is our patients that will be suffering, the official added, according to the regime's official IRNA news agency. Families of downed passenger plane protest lack of investigation. Family members of the passengers killed in the Ukrainian airliner shot down by the Iranian regime's Revolutionary Guards back in January gathered on Monday outside Tehran's military court. The family members were outraged that regime officials have done nothing to investigate the incident despite a year having passed. The families questioned regime officials' ignorance, inaction, and cover-up, and blamed them for the disasters that led to the death of all 176 passengers and crew. On January 11th, after days of secrecy, the regime was finally forced to admit that the Ukraine International Airlines flight PS-752 was targeted by its military units. This delayed development led to a wave of protests in Tehran and other cities. In a meeting in the military court, the father of Maryam Malik, one of the victims, criticized the judge. How can a bunch of criminals participate in this investigation? A year has passed. We are living in darkness, he said, without any fear of being arrested by authorities. House of Commons Foreign Affairs Committee urges UK government to proscribe IRGC. The Foreign Affairs Committee of the United Kingdom's House of Commons in a new report urged the British government to designate the Iranian regime's Revolutionary Guards as a terrorist organization. We recommend proscribing the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps in its entirety for its clear and enduring support for terrorists and non-state actors working to undermine stability in the region, read the report. Numerous witnesses described the human rights violations perpetrated by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, both against the Iranian people and as exporters of terrorism regionally and internationally, the report added, referring to the IRGC's human rights violations.